the human mind is a universe. But few understand that this universe is shaped by each thought we choose to have. Have you ever noticed how certain words echo inside you? Some empower you. Others slowly destroy you. Today, we're going to explore a secret that can transform your life. But first, you need to be ready to listen. Each thought is a seed. Have you been growing gardens or storms? Science and spirituality agree on one thing: the way you speak to yourself defines your reality. Louise Hay used to say, "The thoughts we choose to think are the tools we use to paint the canvas of our lives." If your mind were a blank canvas, what are you painting on it right now? You can choose thoughts of fear or thoughts of love. But whichever you choose, that energy will be reflected in your life. What do you see when you look at yourself? Your eyes are windows to your deepest beliefs. But how many of those beliefs were imposed on you? Louise Hay taught a powerful exercise called mirror work. Have you ever tried it? At first, it feels strange, difficult. But over time, the words you choose begin to shape how you see yourself. Now, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Look within. If you had to say one sentence to yourself right now, what would it be? Your thoughts today are based on your past experiences. But what if I told you the past is just a story you've chosen to keep telling? Louise Hay used to say, "The past has no power over us. The only power is in the present moment." What would happen if, right now, you decided to let go? The past is a teacher, not a jailer. You have the right to let it go. Now that you understand your thoughts create your reality, how do you wish to create your future? Affirmations are like keys that unlock doors to new possibilities. And today, I want you to repeat some words with me. Every word you speak is a command to the universe. What are you asking for in your life right now? If you've listened this far, it's because you're ready to change. Transformation begins the moment you choose to treat yourself with love. And that decision is yours alone. All is well in my world. Louise Hay. We live in a world where the mind is often underestimated. We've been taught to believe we are prisoners of fate, that our lives follow a fixed path, and that there's little we can do to change it. But what if I told you that every thought you have shapes the reality around you? Louise Hay, one of the greatest voices in positive thinking and the power of affirmations, always emphasized that our words and beliefs create our existence. Today, we're going to dive into this wisdom and understand how you can transform your life simply by changing the way you think. Your thoughts are like seeds. Everything you visualize grows and becomes part of your experience. If you feed thoughts of fear, insecurity, and failure, those energies will manifest in your daily life. But if you cultivate love, confidence, and gratitude, your life will begin to reflect those vibrations. It sounds simple, but most people spend their lives repeating the same negative patterns. Thoughts like "I will never be enough," "nothing ever works out for me," or "the world is unfair" are mental programs we unconsciously reinforce every day. The good news? You can reprogram your mind. One of the most powerful techniques taught by Louise Hay is the use of positive affirmations. They work like mantras that rewire your subconscious and create new beliefs about yourself. Here are some affirmations you can start using today. I am worthy of love and respect. My life is in constant positive transformation. I am enough exactly as I am. Repeating these phrases, especially in front of a mirror, helps replace negative patterns with empowering thoughts. It might feel strange at first, but over time, your mind begins to accept and manifest these new beliefs. The past does not define your future. Many people carry pain and trauma from the past as if they were permanent burdens. But Louise Hay reminds us, the past has no power over us unless we choose to relive it continuously. That means you can choose to free yourself from old wounds. You can decide, starting today, that your story will no longer be written with the same words. One of the greatest challenges we face is forgiveness, not just of others, but of ourselves. Have you forgiven yourself for the mistakes you've made? For what you didn't do? For the times you were too hard on yourself? Set yourself free. Say to yourself, I forgive myself and I choose to move forward. Forgiveness doesn't mean justifying past mistakes. It means freeing yourself from the pain they caused. The mind as a healing tool. Our bodies respond to our thoughts. Louise Hay believed that physical illnesses are often reflections of negative mental and emotional patterns we've nurtured over the years. If you're constantly anxious, fearful, or full of resentment, your body absorbs those energies. Over time, they can manifest as fatigue, pain, insomnia, and even more serious illnesses. The solution? Change your inner dialogue. Start asking yourself, what am I thinking right now? Does this thought empower me or weaken me? How can I reframe it into something more positive? Every time a destructive thought arises, take a deep breath and replace it with a positive affirmation. It may seem hard at first, but over time, your mind will learn to automatically create healthier patterns. Creating a new tomorrow. If you want a different future, you need to start today. Everything you desire, happiness, success, love, fulfillment, is already available to you. But to access it, you must believe that you are worthy of receiving it. Begin by setting small daily intentions. Choose one affirmation to repeat every morning. Spend a few minutes in silence, reflecting on your emotions. Write down at least 3 things you're grateful for each day. Whenever a negative thought appears, reframe it immediately. Transformation happens little by little, but it does happen. Conclusion: you have the power. Louise Hay taught us that self-love is the foundation of all true change. You can become whoever you want to be. You can create the reality you dream of. But it all starts within you. So ask yourself, what words do you want to define your life from this moment on? Now is the time to take the first step. Choose wisely.